identifying, naming it, and seeing if you can if it's time to grow. At least you know where you're growing out of. So I wouldn't become too attached to any of them, because to make the family go, you may have to fluctuate into many of these roles. But the main thing is to keep yourself, keep your identity with locked in. And now, if you would please hit the subscribe button before we get started. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers. We're almost there. So I'm very proud of y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support. Just need a couple more. So if you would, you're probably on here. And let's get right back into it. So the scapegoat. That's going to be one. You'll hear things like this. You're too emotional. You don't know when to be quiet. Your voice is too loud. You need to tone it down. We don't talk like that. We don't talk about that. These are all topics that the scapegoat, the black sheep, always seems to hit. And these are the responses that you always seem to get. And it's because people do not want to deal with their unprocessed pain, with their unprocessed emotions. They don't want to deal with it. That's why it's unprocessed. They want to just keep it away, out of sight, out of mind. And that never happened. And some of the things that the black sheep, the scapegoat, some of the issues you'll encounter is loneliness, isolation, exile. You'll be an outcast. You'll be mistaken a lot of times. You'll be labeled a lot of times. So these are some of the symptoms, the downfalls of the scapegoat role. And what it does is it really, it will mess with a person to where they feel like, man, why do I gotta keep talking? Why do I gotta keep saying something every time? But the deal is you can't help it. You see injustice, you see wrongdoing, and you have to have it discussed or rectified. And God designed you that way. Now, if we look at the Bible, the best version of scapegoat would be Joseph. Joseph, just for simply have a coat, was not liked by his brothers. So he was casted out into a pit and sold into slavery. That's what it's going to feel like a lot of time with the scapegoat. You'll feel like you're casted out, cast into a pit, and you'll be given away through slavery, because you will not, your family will not like it. They don't want to talk about all the wrongdoings every single time. All right. Let's see here. And so today's modern version of a scapegoat would be, again, the modern AI version. So that's a digitally documented program. One chip, one mistake, and the family will start arguing. That's all it takes. It's just one little mistake, one mess up, and family will start arguing. And the black sheep is usually, you'll notice that you'll say something, it's like dropping a bomb. You didn't cause everybody to clash over it. But again, if it's true and it's something that needs to be addressed, scapegoats usually don't play around. They're quick to get to it. So I ask you, what role, or do you see yourself as a scapegoat? Do you see yourself as a truth teller? Do you see yourself as a cycle breaker? And do you see yourself as someone who is, been isolated?
Las calles siguen igual.